Hey, is this thing on? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Hey, Pisces, this is for your current day. Whatever is going on in your current day, this is your reading. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Let's start. I'm not sure if it's you, Pisces, or not, but I've been feeling a lot of this today. Like, I'm just fed up with everything. I don't want to do nothing. Nothing seems worth it. There's no result, like there's no effect to the cause that's being put out, So the cause that or the effect you're getting seems to be mismatching the cause you've put in. And it feels exhausting, at least to me it has. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You seem to feel a little more relieved now that you're watching something or that you're talking about something or that someone else sees and recognizes what you've been through, at least energetically. Let me move this out just a little so you can see the cards properly. So we got 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. You are really done, tired, exhausted. You're not dealing with it anymore. All the people who tried to bullshit you and pretend that they're your friend have now shown their true colors. Ugh. And I should clarify, if you're a Pisces watching this and you think it's just for your sun sign or whatever, it's not. When I'm doing readings for specific signs, it's like you should check where in your chart Pisces is, and this reading will apply to that area of your chart. So if it's in your relationship sector, this reading will be regarding that. If it's in your career, like your whatever, if it's in your 12th house, it's about other things. I'm not going to go through all of them because I want to do a bunch of videos and get them out quickly. You should look it up. There is an app called Cosmic Insights. If you download it, it's a Vedic astrology app, which is far more accurate than Western. So if you download Cosmic Insights and put in your birth date and birth time, you'll see your Vedic charts in addition to all of the D1 through D60 charts, which I don't really comprehend all too well, but honestly, they seem way more relevant than the tropical system. In tropical, my zodiac signs from the estimated time of birth I have are Sagittarius sun sign, Cancer moon, and Aries ascendant, I think, which make no sense to me at all. I mean, Cancer moon maybe, but the rest, I mean, I was Sagittarius in my 20s, kind of. But my Vedic signs it's like Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio, I think. And then in the other one, it changes to something else. Like after you get married, you're supposed to use a different chart, which is called the D9. And it changes things to where you're headed and where your partner's charts are and all that stuff. So all I have to tell you, if you're a Pisces watching this, make certain you're watching this accurately. Because the information might come in like you're tired and exhausted, but you might be just fine at work and in your home life and everything, but there's something little, bothering you. So it's good to know where your Pisces placement actually is, especially considering the 12th house and all the things that go with Pisces. Everybody has Pisces in their chart, whether they accept it or not. It's part of the energy that made you. So it affects everything. Even if you're a Virgo, your opposite is Pisces. My opposite ascendant in one of the charts is a Virgo. So I have to balance the dream world and the physical world in a different way than somebody who's like a Leo and a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius and a Gemini, I think. The Three of Swords. Okay, so you're tired. You're laying down something. You've been hurt. You've been betrayed. Someone's telling you something which is bringing you even more pain. Not a good thing going on here, Pisces. I'm like leaning into these cards as if there's too much weight on my back. All these people in these cards, the Tower, all these people in these cards have brown hair. Only one is a female. You could have 4 masculine energies in your life who have really been not very nice to you. Or you've had, really, it seems like these are your energy. This is someone else's. This is someone else's. The 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands are yours. 7 of Swords, Page of Swords. Page of Wands is someone else. Page of Swords, someone might be watching you. 3 of Swords, that seems to be what you're feeling. And the Tower seems to be the overarching energy of what the hell's going on. So it seems like you've come to a point where your life needs to upgrade. And you've had catalysts and triggers and speak of the devil, Page of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. So someone watching this video right now is thinking of making an offer to someone else in the collective of people watching this video. And I say this because of this. Page of Wands offering something to someone nearby within the square of where we are, foundation of where we are. If it's not to someone within this collective, which, I mean, if you're involved in this, everybody you're involved with is part of our collective, really, kind of. They might branch off like a tree, but we're all connected. So someone is bringing you news that's going to help you have a better energetic response to your life, to your stability, to your home, to your money, to your health, to the way you communicate. And wands are energy, so energy affects everything. The message you'll be receiving today is going to inspire you to improve everything in your life in a much more organized way. Maybe you're decluttering, I don't know. The Tower, whatever you're going through, the Tower came up. I said towers, so it might be more than one event, more than one experience today. It's brought by, one of them is brought by this Page of Wands, who's illuminating the hallway that the 7 of Swords douchebag is trying to get away in. So you have an ally that you don't know about who's going to appear in some way in regards to an energy you're going to feel. So it might not be something you hear. It could be something you read somewhere, you touch and you pick up a sense, or you just get a weird vibe. Like maybe you're walking somewhere and you see a child and it smiles at you. And in that moment you realize that sweetness, that innocence, but at the same time you notice the opposite of what's in your life currently, which has been this. The Page of Wands can be a lot of things, but most of all, it's something coming towards you that's more than just an ineffable energy. It's something brought to you by someone that isn't really giving it to you. He's not really giving this Ace of Wands to you. He or she is coming to you with this message of Eight of Wands, or this Page of Wands. And I just said Eight of Wands. This Page of Wands is bringing you something that's going to enlighten you deeply. And when that occurs, you're going to change a lot of stuff in your life, possibly reaching out to someone or someone reaching out to you shortly after, which gives you an offer to do something that creates a sense of happiness. For you, at least, because there's no one else in this picture. I'm being asked to tell you that everything is going to be okay. That this stuff had to happen so that you could see who you were surrounding yourself with. The Eight of Swords wanted to flip out, but we're not taking that. Because if you're stuck in your head, it's people wanting you to be stuck in your head. King of Swords is people can send projections onto you to where you start thinking that your day is going shitty because of you, when in reality it's going that way because people are manipulating the energy that you're experiencing. The King of Swords can be a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, a landlord. Well, not really a landlord, maybe like a superintendent or like a supervisor of a building. It could be a policeman, an officer of some kind, somebody in politics. This person shows up after the two page events. Whoever this King of Swords is, and I don't think it's you, he or she is bringing something in your life that's going to kind of feel like cold steel, but in a really good way. Like it's going to temper all of this heat here. I don't know if you can see it from that angle, but there's a lot of red and a lot of grayish, murky green in here. So there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of impatience. There's a lot of stagnation. And it doesn't have anything to do with you personally. What it has to do with is all of these people interfering with your energy throughout all these wands and swords. People sending psychic attacks towards you to manipulate you, especially when you're sleeping at night, in any way they can betray you. That message, that situation being revealed to you, creating a more stable thing after the revelation of it, brings about some assistance. Don't fall in love with this King of Swords, Pisces. He's just here to help you, he or she. Four of Pentacles. This person is coming to help you save. If this is in your business section, they're coming to help you with your business because people have been stealing. If it's in the relationship area of your life, if someone's coming to help you, possibly three different people, or one pretending to be less than a king at first and then revealing itself as a king, to help you see messed up things in relationships, or simply social media. Let's really admit it. Swords in this day and age could be social media too, not just thoughts. So this person could be bringing to light all of these little things, these astral things flying around your head that have been projecting thoughts onto you. So, if you're an empath and like a fly is flying around you, you're going to pick up on the sensations of that fly, whether you realize it or not. You're going to be getting anxious and fidgety and all that shit. Excuse me. Anyway, I've recently noticed a lot on social media, a lot of the card readers, and I'm picking the card readers because that's the one I have the most experience with right now. A lot of them seem to be working together. A lot of them seem to be working out of the same studio space, like the same building. And a lot of them seem to be spying. And I wouldn't have said that in this reading, but They want you stuck in pain, confused, and feeling like you're worth nothing. Because they're draining energy. And as they do this, they get to improve their lives while your life is in a state of constant suffering. Like you just can't get your mana pool back to full to go cast the next spell in a video game because someone put a juju on you that gives them the mana you create, they drain it. Did you know that people, let's say you're using what can I use as an example so you can figure it out for yourself? Let's say someone has a sigil or something, right? And they're watching a card read or they're doing a card reading. They can harness all the energy of everybody watching the card reading and put it into a sigil and then manifest something from that by themselves. Be aware of that. If you're manifesting something for yourself and you have entity attachments or people spying on you, they can harness that energy right alongside with you. I was trying to manifest a home, as most of you know, for a while. Guess what happened? 3 out of the 4 tarot readers that I was watching online, because they seemed like really cool people, 3 out of 4 of them got their house, got a dog, new car, all sorts of things. And I was like so fucking happy for them. But then I noticed it's been months and my manifestations haven't been happening. And then I noticed how many people tell me that it's my thoughts, it's my this, it's my that, basically gaslighting me while they're getting everything I've been trying to manifest. And it's not just with people online, it's people in real life too. People who touch you can make an energy connection, and whatever you're doing, they can benefit off of it. So what can you do about it? Figure it out. Your body works differently. Your energy works differently. Figure out how to find them. For some of you, these people have been keeping you isolated, single, and alone. King of Swords with the Lovers can mean either a divorce or a marriage. Most people say it's a choice, but the choice was already made before you came here. So really the choice is, do you follow your heart or do you follow your mind? And if you're following your heart, are you following it towards someone who is good for you and not in the way society says it's supposed to be good, but the way that makes your heart happy and their heart happy? Or is it a choice to leave something behind because it's been too much pain? And if it's been too much pain and you're done with it, then recognize something. Ask yourself, what if these people try to break you up? What if these people try to ruin your job? What if these people try to send you negative energy to make you sick? What if these people can watch you through your technology and manipulate what you're seeing and listening based on what they hear you talking and thinking about? What if? What if you're just being observed and everything you're doing is going to them? You would think that your life sucks, wouldn't you? That you can't get anything done, that you're a failure, that you're ugly, that people betray you, and blah, blah, blah. But in reality, you're an amazing fucking person, and these people gaslight you to keep you in this state of feeling like you're worth it or not every other fucking minute, so that they can go off with what should have been yours, all while they tell you what's yours can't be taken from you, as they run off with scraps that should have been yours, even though scraps belong to you. There's a form of consent called tacit consent. Basically, seeing like a bird steal a pack of chips from a grocery store and you don't do anything. It's stealing, but you consented to it. Three of Wands, waiting for something to come in that isn't coming in. That ship is coming in, isn't it? That's what they want you to think. Just sit there, wait for it. Your ships are coming in. All the while, your ship's going the other way because their beacon was brighter because they drained your energy. And you're stuck in this fucking boat going, whoop-de-doo, what do I do now? While they're going, suck on my titty, suck on my dong, singing their song, laughing their ass off, do-do-do. And you're sitting there like, I can't do shit. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. Let the tower fall, and then you'll see exactly the amount of roaches and snakes that skitter away with your stuff. Okay, what is this Three of Wands waiting for? The Knight of Wands. Are you horny, Pisces? Do you need some booty? Is that why you got the the Tower, the Lovers, Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands with the Six of Swords? You are waiting for your knight in shining armor to come sweep you away. God, send me an angel. Rescue me. That's really what this looks like, kind of. You've been through so much shit. You're like begging the universe to have everything crumble around you. These just fell out of the deck. I don't know if you saw it. Like right off the bottom of it. The World and the Ten of Swords. The Moon. Eight of Pentacles. These two by themselves, there's something you could be working on, maybe at night, like I'm doing now. It's 2:36 a.m. and I'm doing card readings. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I can't sleep. And the World and the Ten of Swords, whoever this Knight of Wands is either coming in to help you see that something is over, or it's someone coming to help you move on from something that's over, or it's someone that's coming to help you really get over something. Whoever this Knight of Wands is in your life today, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you realizing your worth and your beauty and your grace, and you're just like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Like a snake shedding its own skin, you know, you shed this current version of you, you change your energetic signature, and they can't pick up on you anymore. If you're sitting in this energy, anybody can pick up on you. If you're sitting in this energy, the people in this energy can't pick up on you. Someone that's horny isn't going to bother with somebody that's sitting there crying. And if you're in this energy, then these fuckers most definitely won't find you because you're done with it. So maybe this Knight of Wands is your reaction, your response, your action, your cause to get the effect after you receive this message from the Page of Swords. Maybe it's your energy that gets boosted up, and you pack up your things and you move on from a relationship, a job, a home, a person, place, or thing. Something you're not seeing will be shown to you. What other clarification do we need? What's this Lovers? I'm being told the King of Swords has something to do with the Lovers. The Lovers card. Four of Swords. This person will be coming in, or you will choose healing, or this person's coming in to help you heal. This row right here, King of Swords, Lovers, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, it feels like going to rehab. It feels like having a detox, like someone professionally helping you move on from something. Maybe some of you have been in a narcissistic relationship and you're noticing it. Maybe some of you have been encountering really horrible card readers online who steal from you. Five of Pentacles, as I say that. Look at that unfinished house. Like, it's a fucking fake show. There's no structure in some of these people on the internet. It's just fake to get you to feel something so they can drain you. The Five of Pentacles with the Lovers, it's something that had you feeling like you're not worth it. Ten of Wands again. It's 3 tens. You're done with something. So done with something that you're like destroying things around you to be done with it. The Death card. The Three of Swords twice. You are absolutely done with something, Pisces. And now the way the reading's evolving for me, as a reader to you, this seems like you've become elucidated, illuminated, enlightened on what's been fucking your life up. Maybe you got a message, maybe you're getting a message, maybe this is your message. And you're going to take charge in whatever way is appropriate to you to adjust the situation in your life. So take this information and do good for yourself. Some of you donate hundreds of dollars in live streams to people and you don't realize who those people really are. Like, do as you will with your own money, but realize that's your energy. Respect your energy. Give it to people. Share it with people. Do good with it. But don't squander it on, what are those called? Snake oil salesmen? Charlatans? I would not be surprised if we get the High Priestess in reverse. Six of Wands. You don't need them. You don't need any of them. They're not even like people with those wands. It just sticks in the ground. Their like fame towards you, their adoration towards you, maybe it's some of your subscribers, maybe it's some of the card readers that are your friends or some of your co-workers. This really feels like an entire collective of people around you who have done nothing but lie to you because they knew how special you are. This might not be for a lot of you, like many of you, but there's definitely a few of you who can relate to this. What did I say? What did I say, bitches? Look at that. King of Chalices, King of Cups. The most manipulative, lying son of a bitch in the entire tarot deck. He or she will use any form of divination or energy or emotions to manipulate you. The King of Cups. The only time the King of Cups is a decent person is when it is accompanied by a card of decency. When the King of Cups is brought with the High Priestess, focus. When the King of Cups shows up with the High Priestess, this is a group of people who are manipulating everything that you're watching. 90% of what you're watching. They are literally aware of the flow of the cosmos, and they utilize that energy to fuck with you, to take that energy and bring it towards themselves. Not towards you. They're walking away from you, but they're taking what's yours with them. And as long as you think that what's yours is yours and you don't have to do anything for it, they're just going to walk away with it. Because there's a common misconception in this world where if you just sit there with happy thoughts and like control your thoughts and have faith in like an invisible God, that things are going to get better. What you don't realize is you are your own God as well. It doesn't matter how many gods you believe in or how many, one or whatever. What matters is that you take action. So if you need to defend yourself or pull back your energy or draw your energy back, you need to literally sit there and pull the energy back. Just like you sat there to watch the fucking video, you have to sit there and call the energy back. You can't just say, I call back my energy. You have to pull it. You have to feel it through your system for at least 16 seconds. Otherwise, these bitches, these succubi, these incubi, walk off with it while they pretend to be your card reader. Now, as far as this reading in this channel, I have told you repeatedly, the only time I do anything with your energy is to read it, and that's it. And if you do, or when I'm doing healing videos. Other than that, I don't keep your energy. I have these crystals here to bounce it back to you after it's read, clarified, protected of all manipulation, raised in vibration, dispelled of all bullshit, and sent back to you with love of nature. So when you're watching my videos, my heart is as light as a feather, if not more, for you. I don't want your energy. If you donate, thank you. If you don't, may this information serve you anyway. I'm going to pull you some oracle cards as advice to see what you need to be doing to remedy all this. First, let's get a prayer card. Today's prayer. Can you read it? The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesseth his people with peace. Psalm 29:11, which goes to 11:11. So if some of you are having issues in a genuine twin flame relationship, not a narcissistic, toxic, abusive relationship where you're being tricked into thinking it's twin flame, but real twin flames, twin souls, okay? Those of you might actually be getting some assistance divinely to bring you two together after you ask for it and you do the work to have earned it. That means serving the collective. Others of you, the source, God, the Lord, whatever you want to call it, is going to be clearing a lot of bullshit out of your way. So what you got to be doing is, in a way, have faith, but dig the ditches for what you want. So if you're planting something, you're going to have to tend the soil first. So if you want to be free financially, start doing something to free that, because the universe will support you. If people are messing with you, don't fight back, but really establish boundaries and accept that it is okay to be fucking fierce. If you need to clap some heads down, clap them. If you need to put people in their place, fucking put them in their place. Because the Lord is also your father, mother. And that Lord doesn't want you to be a fucking pansy. So if people are messing with you, put them in their place. I saw a video on YouTube, on Facebook, where a zebra was picking on an elk baby. A herd of zebras trampling over this baby elk for no fucking reason. Who was protecting that baby elk? One adult elk. The other ones all ran off because they were afraid. Don't be a fucking coward. If people are messing with you, God is giving you the strength and the blessing of peace to tear them apart. Gracefully, harm none, put them in their place. You cannot have peace without having adequate offense to ensure that peace. You cannot have overt offense and expect to have peace, because then your country becomes the terror. Your person, your country, yourself becomes the terrible person. You become the monster, the Sauron, the Balrog. You have to find the balance. Just because you're an empath and you're love and light doesn't mean you can't use some fucking narcissism to put a bitch in place. Just because you're manifesting things with peace and high vibes and joy and bliss doesn't mean sometimes you can't manifest a nice car out of some really messed up anger that you're feeling because of how much you've been, screwed with. You can use energy to manifest. Manifest it accordingly. You're not going to manifest ice cream being ticked off because that ice cream is going to be really sucky tasting. But you can manifest a really cool friggin', hardcore computer or something if you're really in a mood, because that computer energetically really is destructive energy. It's chaos. Learn to recognize the energy you're involved with, Pisces. God isn't going to fight your battles for you. You fight your battles for you. God is your strength. God is your armor. God is your life, your peace, your breath, your everything. You, yourself, are an aspect of that God. So don't think that something is going to float down from heaven and flap their wings to keep some bully away from you. If that was the case, I would have been protected from having my fucking uterus taken out when I was a baby, wouldn't I? But then these narcissists tell me that I chose them before I came in here to excuse their behavior. And people with good hearts believe these people. We're like, oh yeah, it's our fault. Sorry, God. Fuck that. These people manipulate reality. And by these people, I mean everyone on Earth and in Earth and around Earth. Everybody does it. We just choose to what extent we delve into the fucking depths of human depravity. Some people don't really care. Some of us do care, and we maintain the balance. But don't be afraid to, like, even a super fucking hero. Let's use Supergirl as an example. Supergirl likes to, I just noticed this artificial heart at the bottom of the deck. The people watching, like that you're watching, are fake. That's why my channel seems so weird, because I'm not a fake, algorithm junkie. I forgot what I was going to say. Sometimes, regardless of what I want to say, the point is, sometimes we have to use force, non-lethal force, but force. Because a viper, a hunter that's out to kill its prey isn't going to stop until its prey is gone, is it? And what's that prey going to do when it's running from its hunter? Ask it to stop? Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing to focus. So if a hunter is hunting you, what are you going to do? Turn around and be like, no, hunter, please stop. If a shark is chasing you in the water, what are you going to do? Ask it to stop? No, right? You're going to punch it in the snoot. Focus. Anyway. Envious gluttony. Some bitch watching this is super jealous of my ability to channel information. Sorry, toots. What I do requires a pure heart, not a hungry pocket. It's time to sacrifice your gluttonous envy of me. It's time for you to sacrifice something you are gluttonously envious about with someone else. 9, a completion to a phase of gluttonous envy. Something you've been doing a lot, something you've been... What does this look like to you? A dark magician draining this bitch while this bitch is out fighting a battle, a spiritual war. And this one's like, give me all that divine light. And this one's like, nah, I'm here to destroy you. And this one's like, you can't feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Yep. It's almost like the exact opposite moon phases. A magician versus a knight. Some of you need to really stop sharing your energy with a lot of card readers online and pick maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 1. Peaceful among the thorns. You have too many thorns around you, and your blood is their fertilizer. Find a few card readers, stick to them, unsubscribe from the rest. Stop following so many bullshit people on Instagram. Stop focusing so much on the internet and the ether web. Focus on yourself and those around you. These people don't care about you at all. They're not your friends. They're not going to come to your wedding. They're not going to come to your funeral. They sit there talking shit about you. They laugh at you. They want you to suffer. They don't care about your well-being. If they did, they would have cared by now. They simply don't care. You're among thorns, and you're peaceful among thorns. God wants you to not be peaceful among thorns. God wants you to sacrifice your peace among the thorns and find this gluttonous energy keeping you peaceful among the thorns and sacrifice it. Whatever it is that's keeping you stuck on YouTube with a bunch of other card readers, get rid of it. I personally have taken this advice because I had a similar energy with myself today, thinking it was just me. I didn't realize that God was asking me to do a reading for you guys. I unsubscribed from a lot of people, even ones I thought were acquaintances. And I don't know, after a few of them, I noticed 3 specific ones. When I clicked unsubscribe, I felt lighter, like something disconnected from my chest. It was like they were draining me. And it was the 3 that I thought were really cool and genuine. And I'm not going to name them because so far I've noticed every single 90%, 8 out of 10 maybe, channels I go to where I see how they're progressing or whatever, I notice it in them. I can recognize energy in a very fine level. But those 3, they got past me. They got past me because they were my emotions, the really deep wounds. But I noticed it. And when I unsubscribed from them, I felt lighter. I sat there, meditated, called back all my energy for like an hour. It was interesting. And then I got up and made coffee, and now I'm here doing card reading. And I'm telling you, it is legit. These people fuck with your energy. Yeah, look at that. I just split the deck and we got addicted. 11. Look at all those needles in the back again, like the 10 of swords, them draining your energy dry while you're still trying to do something with your hands. And they're like, nope, give us all that. Because you know, when energy comes in through the crown, goes through the right side, the one side, and then down, and then comes back up the other side. Or it basically goes like this. Here. Like this. Like a wave, okay? Like a sine wave or whatever. So you're the in between, you're the vessel for energy. So when energy comes in, if there's blocks there, drains, hooks and stuff, the divine energy comes in and goes right out, but you get the trickling, the seeping of it. They get the main juice. And who are they? They're the people in your life that shouldn't be in your life. I don't know what other way to tell you this. Like, this is something you really, really, really got to pay attention to. This isn't a joke. We're in a world of spiritual warfare. I don't know if, like, people say, oh, the war is over. The fuck it is, you gaslighters. The war is over. Where's my car? You know, where's this or that? Where's friggin' a lot of other things in the world? But the ones that tell us that we're the people in my situation or people in your situation, those people that tell us that it's our thoughts doing this to ourselves while they're off living a better life is pretty much the same as them fucking your life up, getting your gift, and then saying, well, you did it to yourself because you let me take that gift. It's the same thing. It's narcissistic abuse, but under the guise of a spiritual healer. where they tell you that it's your thoughts that manifest reality, while everything you do perpetually just existing manifests reality. It's not just your thoughts. But the reason there's stagnancy is because there's drains to that energy where they're taking it. And those people that take it know that they're taking it from you because they're aware magicians. And then they tell you in the videos you watch, because they know you watch them, because they see you on the subscription list and the viewer list. And then they tell you, oh, you should control your thoughts. You should do this. You should raise your vibe. You should do that. All the while, they're not telling you disconnect from this, disconnect and don't watch that or don't watch them. They don't really care. They just want you higher up so you can give them a bigger chunk. The more you get, the more they get, right? Because you have tacit consent to share energy with them. You should really, 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 really check your spiritual beliefs so that you can adjust what it is you subconsciously believe when you watch videos. Check that. What else can I tell you? I know. What's the key to all this? What's the heart of the solution? Feel loved and proud, with no one around but yourself. Just you. Can you conjure that emotion yourself instead of this? Back to back. Which one do you want to be? Whatever you choose is the correct path. It's the correct choice. Because you're choosing it. As a child of God, you can't make a mistake. But you will learn from lessons that don't serve you, such as maintaining contact with energy vampires that utilize you to benefit their own life. Anything else for Pisces? Again, that's the third 10 of Wands. Get out of your comfort zone. This doesn't mean travel. This means start feeling something different. Get out of the comfort zone of the lower base energies of red, orange, and yellow that you're feeling and go towards the green. He's looking at the green. He's not looking at the planet thinking, oh, I'm going to go travel the world and have these dreams of grandeur. He or she is thinking, how can I feel more like I'm at home, right where I am, without having to go anywhere? While these people are doing this in the world, which they are, among things we can't even talk about because it's illegal, what can you do without picking up 5 more wands to fight or to block things off? What can you do to feel more loved and proud and at home? Because those people don't. So if your energy signature matches that, you got to get out of it. How you get out of it? Change your emotions. Change your energy signature. Emotions are energy in motion. That's all they are. You control your emotions, which means you control your energy. Sometimes people can hurt us, and it's not that we let them, they just simply hurt us because they're mean. So feel better inside yourself so that you're not on the same wavelength as these douchebags. Instead, you're on a genuine love, light, peace, truth, justice, nobility, and a flaming fucking sword to cut down your enemies. You're on that wavelength instead. Please get out of this. I love you, Pisces. Take care of yourself. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm over here doing the computer thing. I don't know what else to tell you. So what I am going to tell you is take care of yourself, adjust your energy, go through your subscription list and see who's really just leading you on with invisible dangling carrots and who's actually there teaching you something. There's a difference between those telling you that, oh, he or she is coming, or this is happening, or, oh, wow, you're getting lots of money, compared to those who tell you what the fuck is going on in your life so you can take power and fix it yourself. Notice the difference of those of us here to help you and those that are here to take from you. You're a Pisces. No matter what sign you are, you have Pisces in there. You're the dreamer. You're the reason why every other sign gets evolved. You're the reason why there's medicine. You're the reason why there's healing, why there's even knowledge of the astral or the other worlds, why there's even knowledge of technology or science. It's because of Pisces going into both universes, into multiverses, and bringing that information back with Scorpio energy. And if it dies, it rebirths itself and brings that information back again for the betterment of everybody. Pisces. Learn thyself.